Tuesday, day 21, week 11. We had a cyber defense meeting today at 1 o'clock in 216. People interested in cyber defense, let me know. We're going to be meeting at Tuesdays, probably at 12:30, and maybe a few other times in between. Okay, network essentials today. We talked a little bit about learning, and I showed the beginning of the Train Ugly with Trevor Reagan. Anyway, students seem very interested, and if you look in announcements in the course, in the Cisco course, in the NetAcad, if you look in announcements, I have a link to that video. It's just under 20 minutes, and it might be worth your while to listen to it. It's pretty interesting about learning. We're going to touch upon some of those items the rest of the year. We went through the tests we took last week. We went through all the questions to see if there were questions. We talked about some of the topics. We did not do any addressing work today. We were pretty busy doing our wireless communications lab work, and we will get started on security Thursday. So, that's right. The main thing you have to do is go through the chapter on security. And you may want to take the quiz once, then go through the chapter, then take the quiz again, kind of see how much you pick up throughout the course. So here's our network. Today, students connected their wireless routers to the specific ports, and with a little bit of work and a couple corrections and a couple things I maybe should have mentioned ahead of time, I believe everybody had connectivity out. Here, all the way out to the internet. Now, let's take a look at that and just talk about a few of the different items. The wireless router now, they act as a router device, they act as a switch, and they act as an access point. They do all three, so we can communicate wirelessly, we can wire up, and then they will route the traffic. Also, we set up DHCP in here, in this device. So, it's served up an address, a mask, default gateway, and DNS to this device, and then it was able to transfer that information to the clients, people connecting to the device. If you remember our scenario, we have this small business scenario, and we have 3 networks on our small business, and then what we're doing is we're allowing these people to access the internet through our connection, assuming it's legal to do that. So it's just like a little scenario, like there's 5 people that have apartments up in our business, and we allow them to connect a access point so they can get out the internet. There's a number of things that we'll do with that yet next couple weeks. So we have PCs on, and they get addresses through DHCP from this multi-layered switch, and then up here, network address translation, so it translates these internal addresses to an address that works in this network, and then through our firewall, and that happens again, and it gets transferred to a public address that works out here on the internet. And I showed them a number of things in the router and so forth. And we're going to have, you know, the next couple weeks to look at this, and then we start over and the students build their own network. And that's it for today.